Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you the fans can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Invincible, issue number 126. This is part 3 of the reboot story arc as Mark Grayson has gone back in time, or somehow went back in time, to kind of fix the past, fix the past from a whole bunch of people dying. In this cover here, you get to see Mark looks like he's doing battle against his dad in many different ways. And the interior artwork is done by Ryan Ottley, and this book is written by Robert Kirkman. Artwork is always gorgeous in this book. I love the characters. I love the facial expressions. Adam Eve is drawn beautifully in this book as well. Just a great book in general. I love the layouts and the paneling. It's very simplistic, but it works for the book. You can see lots of emotion in this book with Mark on him trying to get back to his timeline and struggling of what's right and what's wrong. And I really love that in this particular issue. And you get this nice little two-page spread here of Mark actually getting back to his timeline. So now that the artwork is really good, what did I think about this book and what happens in this issue? Just to let you guys know, there is a spoiler at the end that I will be discussing. So if you don't want to see that spoiler, read your book first, come back, and then put your comments below what you thought of the ending of this issue, because it was awesome. All right, so first things first is you wind up seeing Mark just basically taking care of business in the issue about making things right back on Earth, trying to help his dad from stopping over the universe, trying to talk with everyone on what was going on, how to defeat the right guys, the wrong guys, and things like that. Just trying to make balance in the universe. So as Marco goes back home, he's just exhausted, and you can see that he is just upset. He just misses everything that's going on. And then all of a sudden you get this strange voice, and it goes, "But you saved so many." And it's like, oh, and now you get this stringy, wingy, whatever it is type of thing that captured Mark from the beginning. And we get to find out that Mark was this chosen one. He didn't like get knocked out or whatever it was. It was like he was driven there from that canyon, from this weird creature thing, whatever it was. And it watches over the universe. And he was the chosen one to make balance. And he feels that in order to create balance in the universe and prevent so many people from dying, that he had to stay in this universe. And and they chose Mark because he's a very selfless person, and so he would do anything to save anybody. So so what happens is that Mark decides that, you know what, no, I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to do it, because I'm not going to have my daughter. I love my daughter. I don't want to give her up. And this thing, whatever it is, says, well, you're selflessness. You don't want anything. He's like, you're going to give up the lives of millions in order to save just one life? And he's like, yes, I'm going to do that. And if that is wrong, then so be it. And so what happens is this thing winds up saying, well, then you're a disgrace, and sends him back to his time. And he goes, yeah, well, so what? He goes, I can live with that. If I'm a disgrace, I'm a disgrace. So you find out that Mark gets back to his time, and he sees that things are a little bit different. He's just like, oh, God. He's like, what's going on here? So the first thing he does is he flies from that planet, and he goes and he meets with Adam Eve. And at this point, you're kind of wondering as the reader, something's not going to be right here. Like, is she going to remember him? Is another husband going to come out of the bedroom, and she's not going to recognize him? Like, what's going to happen? And so he's all happy to see her, and he realizes that something is just not right, that he did something wrong. And what happens, he's like, I got to see Tara. I need to see Tara. And she's like, Mark, wait, hold on a second. And the next thing you see is that look on his face, and it's just like, oh my God. He's just like, he's like, Tara, is that you? And she goes, are you my daddy? And she goes from being a young infant to probably, I want to say, I don't know how old she is here yet. It may be 9 or 10, anywhere from 8 to 10, I would think that's how old she is. So Mark has missed all those years of her life. And it's just got to be heartbreaking to him. And for her not to realize that she is his dad is just got to be so heartbreaking for him, because he's also missed all those times, all those firsts, the first time she's walked, the first time she's talked, the first tooth that she's lost, her first holidays, all those things as a first-time parent that you love to see and remember for your entire life. He's missed that, and you can't get that back. So I was just like, oh my God. So as a dad, I can relate to that. If you can just imagine if you missed all those things as a parent. So this was an outstanding issue. Like, I did not see that coming at all. Just a really, really good issue. And I got to give this one 5 out of 5 stars. The beginning was okay, but the whole story with the weird viney thing was interesting. But that ending was just like, wow. How is Mark going to recover from that? And what has changed? Like, what's changed with Adam and Eve? We still haven't seen if maybe she did start dating somebody else because he's been gone for so long. At least that's what you think, So really, really good book. Guys, put the discussion. Let's start talking about this issue in the comments below. Hopefully you read it. If you haven't read Invincible, try to somehow catch up on it. It's a great series. So well written. I love this book so much. So guys, 5 out of 5 stars for me. As always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spiderslayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.